I spent the past 30 days learning how to draw. Here's the progress. Now, the reason I did this challenge is because I saw Pewdiepie getting a lot of views with... Okay, in all seriousness, I had been wanting to learn drawing for a while now, and this just seemed like the perfect excuse to do it. So, this is where it all started. I started off by watching a tutorial on how to draw faces, and just kind of copied from it. Also, I have no idea why, but for some reason I was doing this with a ballpoint pen, so the sketches are really messy. For the next couple of days, I just did more practice drawing faces. And seriously, why did I think it was a good idea to do this with a ballpoint pen? Now for day 3, I decided to try drawing some bodies, keyword being tried. One thing I did that some of you might find a bit strange is that I didn't do any practice like drawing lines or cubes in perspective. And the reason for that is it's just so boring. If I did that, I feel like drawing would start feeling like a chore instead of something fun I can do in my free time. So I just didn't do it. Instead, I drew the things I wanted to draw, and I think it turned out pretty good. And if some of you watching this want to start drawing, I think that's the way you should do it. Like, don't make that chore, but just draw what you feel like drawing when you feel like drawing. Okay, so day 4 was the first time I did the line art and sketch separately, which definitely helped with making the faces look cleaner, but it really emphasized everything wrong with them. Another thing I was really struggling with here, and throughout the whole video to be honest, was my line confidence. Like, I would do a ton of chicken scratching and drawing my lines in tiny parts, which made the lines look a lot messier. For days 6 and 7, I had some practice drawing eyes separately. For this, I followed the tutorial by Draw Like a Sir. Day 8, I tried drawing bodies again, and these were definitely better, but I could still improve a lot. I also did my first full body drawing with like the face and body combined, and it was interesting to say the least. Now I continued drawing faces for the next couple of days, and these were actually pretty good. I mean, I was just copying them from reference, but still. And like, surely drawing without reference can't be that hard. Yeah, so this was my first time trying to draw clothes on the character, since the characters kinda need clothes. But as you can see, it didn't turn out so great. Day 15, I tried drawing Freeren, and it definitely turned out pretty good. Like, I'm really happy with this drawing. Now, even though I was still mostly copying from reference, you could definitely see the improvement with these drawings. I feel like copying reference was the best practice I did during this time, since it really helped me with understanding the form of the face. Which would also help me to draw without reference at some point. Now, if anyone watching this wants to learn drawing, I definitely recommend copying reference as practice. Just don't claim the artwork as yours, and credit the reference. Which brings us over to day 17. I have a lot to say about that day. I drew these heads, which I was relatively happy with, but when I was editing this, I found out that the reference I used was AI, which I obviously don't want to use AI reference for an art video. The reason that happened is because I get all my reference from Pinterest, since it's pretty easy to use. But the thing about Pinterest is, they don't tag AI in any way. Most people posting images there don't tag the source, which means you can't even check for yourself who it was made by. So if anyone has a good alternative to Pinterest, please leave it in the comments, since I really don't want to use AI reference in my future videos. Now, I was getting a bit tired of drawing all these anime girls, so I decided to draw some boys. Day 20, I went back to drawing more faces, and also whatever this is. These ones I think turned out really good, like you could definitely see the improvement. Here I went back to drawing more bodies, and these are already so much better than the ones from day 3, like look at them. Okay, day 23. I tried redeeming myself from the horrible Rika drawing from earlier, and I think I did a pretty good job. And at this point I was improving so much, but we still had 6 days to go. Here I tried using real life reference for the first time, and I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, the clothes are kinda off, but apart from that it's like really good. But the same can't be said for the next day. Like the posters looks totally off, and the whole drawing is off balance. So the reason for that is because for the past few days I've also been sketching so much outside of just the sketchbook. Like my matchbook is just filled with anime girls. For the last few days, I decided to draw the same characters over and over again. That way I could hopefully get at least one good drawing of them. And it definitely worked, but then I realized that the drawings wouldn't look good on the thumbnail. So I did a couple more drawings and ended up with this, which I'm really happy with. Like, you can definitely see the improvement from day one. My lines are still a bit messy, but the form and proportions are there. Now for the future, I'll definitely keep drawing, and I'll probably also make an update video. I'm just not sure what kind. But if you want to see the update video, please subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, bye bye.